afternoon. My name's Ant, and welcome to my workshop once again. I've been to work this morning. It's a muggy day today. I've also been to the pet shop, but I couldn't get any stuff. There's no parking spaces. I've been to the Aldi, bought supplies for the barbecue for the weekend. I went to the tool shop and bought some Dremel flat brushes, not the Chinese ones, 10 for £1, because the last time I used those, I ended up looking like a porcupine. I mean, I literally had 5 in my face, 5 little spindles of wire, and they were that sharp, I didn't even feel them go in. It wasn't until I looked in the mirror, because I was getting some out of my hands and my arm, and my t-shirt was full of them. So, yeah, the proper ones ain't cheap, to be fair, £7 for 2, and they'll only go up, I dare say. And just out of interest, I bought myself a hammer stapler. £3.99 from Aldi. Let's see how long it lasts. Just bought it as an experiment because I've never used one of these before. So there you go. So I thought I'd do the quick do up of this snap-on made in USA. And before you laugh, yes, I believe it's called a nutcracker. I don't really have any need for it. I don't actually know what it's used for. That's what some of my subscribers told me. They're always full of information, as you know. You lot are the experts. And this, I think it's probably a hack knife. Very broad back, thick steel, simple handles, no markings on it. Pretty sharp though. I'll just do that up. I'm going to stain these a bit better, make them look a bit newer, give this a polish, and see how we get there. Yeah, I'll probably sell the nutcracker on eBay later, so keep looking if you're interested. Okay, what I'm going to get on with now is I've got the knife, and as you see, there's a bit of rust on it. I think it has been cleaned by some before, but the handle's pretty grimy. I'm just going to scrape it off. I'll sharpen this up. This is a strange old tool I picked up years ago, but it's pretty sharp, and it's good for scraping rough wood. You've got a guide there with that metal. 3 studs, as you can see. It's coming off pretty good. It does need sharpening up every now and then, this scraper that I'm using. It is a knife, but after all, it's like a scalpel, really. Just go carefully over those studs. There's a couple of gouges I'm noticing now in the knife handle, so I might give them a sanding as well. That's got most off on that one. You can see the difference. I don't know what sort of wood that is. It looks pretty attractive though. Okay, I think that's that finished now. All I've done is a simple clean up. Do you know how much these cost brand new? Seriously, I just looked them up online when I was trying to find out what it did. They're £156. £156. What's that? $200 brand new. Basically, I found out what it did. You boys won't need telling, but it was, the threads were rusted. These holes are rusted. There was a bit of surface rust on. I couldn't get this out, but I found out it does pop out. There's a little ball bearing detent there. It's looking pretty good now. Now that I've found out that it costs £150, and I found out exactly what it does, I'm tempted to. Oh, I'm going to go. Well, I'm going to go either one or two ways. It's going to be sold on eBay, because if I can sell it, if somebody wants one, they're going to spend money to get one, aren't they? But now that I know what it does, I'm actually quite fascinated by it. I'm thinking I may have use for that. I've took off all the burrs off there as well. And just basically give it a good clean. That is now a good operational tool, if they like it. And as for the knife, I've cleaned it. I've used Danish oil on the handle. I have to clean it up. Sharpened it, and another usable knife. I'll have to put some oil on that, to be fair. I'll put a little bit of oil on that blade just to keep it nice. So yeah, I'm quite happy with those two. They've cleaned up quite nicely. It was quite an easy job, but there's a little bit of satisfaction there making that knife. It was usable, but it's a little bit more presentable now, isn't it? But now I've made the nut splitter, not nutcracker. I was calling it a nutcracker. To be fair, it's not. It's a nut splitter, and I know what it does now, and I'm quite fascinated by it. So I'll let you know what I do with that. Next on the list. Now, here's a point. I've got a Barco 6-inch. I cannot get the pin out. It won't move. Tick, tick, tick. And I can't get that pin out. Why? Somebody help me, please. See how we get on. So all I'm going to do now is choose another tool and carry on the motion. I think it may be this one. What the hell does that do? Okay, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, make a comment. You know, I love comments. I want as much info on the Snap-on nut splitter as I can get, and anything else. And also don't forget the Barco. Have a great weekend, folks.